to join the social circle of beautiful women. This unattractive woman spent $100,000 buying a batch of skincare products from a TV commercial. Even though her face broke out in a severe allergic reaction right after using it, she still insisted on soaking in the product for 2 hours every night. After using it for a week straight, something miraculous happened. Her once rough skin became smooth and delicate. Even her crooked teeth became perfectly aligned. Co-workers who once looked down on her began crowding around, hoping to learn the secret to her transformation. After all, just a week ago, Ellie was still an ugly and withdrawn woman. Her only hobby was collecting animal specimens. That strange interest made her completely out of place among her stylish co-worker. Even when others greeted each other, they would automatically ignore her. That evening after work, the team leader approached Ellie, saying all the women in the company were attending a party the next day, where they would exchange gifts with each other. Though the invitation felt more like an afterthought, Ellie was still genuinely happy to prepare something truly special. She drove to the countryside and hunted a goose, then cleaned and turned it into a taxidermy display. That night, Ellie put on what she thought was decent makeup and arrived at the party with the stuffed goose. Her co-workers were huddled together, discussing luxury brands. Ellie, who had never been part of that world, could only stand quietly behind them and listen. When it was time to exchange gifts, the host gave each woman a box of high-end skincare products. Everyone was thrilled, because the brand was so exclusive it usually had a long wait list. Seeing that, Ellie got ready to reveal her own gift. The large box she brought sparked a lot of curiosity, until Ellie pulled out the stuffed goose from the box. Everyone at the party was stunned. The host politely said she liked the gift, then quickly shifted the conversation back to skincare. Ellie copied her co-workers, applying the lotion evenly on her face. A co-worker next to her suddenly gasped when she noticed Ellie. It turned out Ellie was having an allergic reaction again. Her face was now covered in red blotches. With the mood ruined, Ellie left the party in sadness. She sat in the living room crying by herself. At that moment, a commercial for the same skincare aired on TV. It claimed that after using it, even the ugliest person would become beautiful. The host on screen spoke with a hypnotic charm, compelling Ellie to pick up the phone without thinking. The next morning, a delivery arrived at her door. She carried it to the basement and took one bottle out. But the reaction this time was even worse than before. She had no choice but to take sick leave and stay home. Even though her husband tried to stop her, Ellie acted like she was under a spell and continued using the product every single day. She even tried speeding things up by pouring an entire box into the bathtub and soaking herself in it. The next day, something magical happened. Ellie had truly become beautiful. She finally fit into the social circles she used to be excluded from. Her co-workers even treated her as one of the it girls. But the moment Ellie stopped using the skincare, she would instantly revert to her former ugly self. That day, she went to the basement for more product as usual, but before she could touch it, the product opened on its own. Terrified by the scene, she ran straight into her husband's arms. The next day, when Ellie returned to the basement, she was completely stunned by what she saw.